Charlie, and I'm on my way to meet up with Elijah and everybody from Pike River Prospecting up here by Crivets. I'm almost to the location, so you guys will see me there in just a minute. Catch you guys later. We finally got to the spot, and we're digging over here. There's some tasty looking gravels.
There's your clay. Right at the bottom of the hole.
Yep, that's what we want to see. It looks like Elijah's taking a break for a minute.
Just putting on my knee pads.
There's some awesome gravels all over this bedrock. We're gonna see what we can get into.
So hard, but I haven't done it.
The only reason I try to keep the layer stuff is just so I can pick it up. Where the actual boulders.
So we're running dirt into the rocker box here. Kind of hard to do this one-handed. Yes.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
You're gonna. Well, that depends. Does anybody want to take some home for the?
I would.
I mean, if you want to take some home, we should. Do you want to?
Take one.
Do you want to wash?
Just gonna take a bucket of dirt.
How do you want to take it? Do you want to just take it like this, or do you want to classify it down to like 1/8 inch?
No,
I got my classifier. You got your classifier.
Yeah, I got my classifier with me. We could always just run it through one of those, but
because obviously the more of these things you bring home,
yeah,
the less chance you got to get gold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The less chance
but
you got to get gold.
I can always wet classify it once I get home too.
Yeah, that's what
You know what
whatever
you
you
could
want to
do
do.
too is you could always take the tailings.
Yeah, that
Because
too.
I think that would be the most classified
See,
down, and this takes 70%.
That's the testing thing.
Yeah.
Which I get all in buckets I get home. I still have all of my tailings.
Yep.
I just went through
I keep
all
my
of the
tailings
panning.
too, because of what you said.
Well, and
It's fun.
with the test, like I put that bracket on my screws. Sure looks like it's gonna be Friday.
So we just got done running all of our boxes and all the buckets. We're gonna get this stuff all cleaned up. You should check out some of these black sands and these mats that we have here. The one rocker box is all cleaned up and ready to go. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna do with the cons because I'm taking some of that stuff home to run it through the VDR cleanup sluice to see if we happen to miss anything, and then what's all in the material, and then we'll go over the numbers with that. We're gonna break these down, get this all cleaned up, and then we're heading back to the
Pike River Prospectors.
Pike River Prospectors, having a meeting there, and then we'll try and see what we can do with the cons from the boxes and get that shown to you.
Yeah, dude. Actually, yeah,
Check out the black sands in
How we
here.
have turned a simple project into like this.
How much equipment do we need?
I'll tell you what though, like
Here's
the
that
extra
upper
buckets
mat.
we first got going. I mean, if we'd have really tied into this hole with the capabilities that
looks
we really
good.
had here with the people.
Let's check out the
But
area.
there's, like you said, this is the part.
Check out this tasty bedrock.
Here's why you can keep doing this stuff. I can't do it.
Here's the campsite. We got our rocker boxes over there,
Oh no, I did a video in the hole area.
and then
Listen, if we'd ran these things solid,
the hole we've been digging.
how much dirt can we really put coming? When you guys
The new shovel.
You ran through 5 buckets.
It's finally broken in.
Because they didn't putz around like me. I put
Well,
that
We weren't
side.
videoing.
Yeah.
Making videos.
That's the only thing that does
That's
something
like
when I
I said.
drone film and I go out, I find way like 10 times more, and I feel like I'm actually doing what I'm doing. But
As I said, like I said, we went out last week. I was like, I'm walking over. Hey, how you doing, Elijah? Hey, how you doing, Anastasia? Hey, how you doing, Jerry? Hey, how you guys doing? You know, and film a little bit. Hey, what am I not doing while I'm doing all that stuff? I probably found the least amount of gold of any.
yep,
I don't get as much.
that's what we were talking about last meeting.
It's like in that top foot. But I have asked what's below the clay layer.
Looking for a lost wing nut.
Come on. Where'd it go? I heard it drop, cuz. Stay up on the back here. Come on. Dude. Really?
Got a goose hunt, huh?
Might be. No, because I took my sluice apart right here.
You think it could have gone down more with the water and stuff?
Shouldn't have. There wasn't that much water for it. Because I had my sluice sitting here. I was doing a clean out. And I was actually sitting on the bank right here. And I was doing a clean out and I put it on top of my expanded metal. And then when I moved the expanded metal, I noticed the wing nut was gone. I'm like, oh, and I just kept going. And now I can't find the wing nut even with a metal detector.
Give it a little wave just a tad bit further down. I wonder if it don't. Because I will say, places I think metal would not end up gets pushed. Ooh.
That's my steel toe.
Oh.
Yeah. I watched it drop like right here, right in the water. I should be able to find it. I don't know. Somebody else was walking along and said, hey, there's a wing nut in the creek.
This isn't a special wing nut. This is just a wing nut, correct?
Yep, it's just a quarter-inch wing nut. This is the price.
Oh, okay. So this is like a 10-cent thing. Yeah. Okay, yours there.
I told you it ain't about the 18
Oh,
cent
I
piece.
get you. Yeah, yeah.
I just want to see if I could find it.
Got you.
It was a want to see if I could find it thing. I was going to be here today.
Nice.
You doing all metal or?
Oh, like, let's drill more holes. We're like, no, why is it like that? Now we know.
Yep.
Ron, the man, the
So
myth, the legend.
when you run, if you'd run this all day in a good gold producing area, there'd just be a circle like this.
Oh, wow. That is actually really
That one might be the best.
Yeah, that's for that one. And now you know.
Now you know.
That's why I come back and talk to Ron a lot of
I
times.
know. It's
Yeah,
he's,
the first outing the club ever had was to that pit.
Really?
That's what that picture is on the Facebook site.
oh, that makes sense. Huh.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Huh. Wow.
We got some cons to clean up.
All right. So,
Did you get a video, Charlie?
Yeah, I'm actually recording one now.
But yeah, there's so much potential for this, and you really saw why, because there's a shortage of water, and that's really no excuse.
Yeah.
I mean, like California was probably half the gold in California that was taken by the 49ers was taken this way.
Really? That is interesting.
Yeah, especially as you started working your way up on the hills. Later on, they learned to flume the water around and everything, and run long toms. But this, they'd carve out a log and use the round part of the log and rock it back and forth, and all the the axe marks and everything, that would be your riffles.
And they would literally just take and hatch the act mark into it?
Yeah.
Wow. That's so cool, man. That is neat.
Yeah. And then they would, on the end, there would be they would leave it here so that the gold would go up over. And if you do put riffles in, you'd probably want to use square riffles. And that way the gold it hits against there, but it has to make an effort to go up, but it gives a good capture zone for it. So yeah, you have to completely rethink
Rethink a lot
this.
of it.
You're not hydrodynamics or riffles like this. This is working by specific gravity.
Yeah. I could really tell, especially when I was learning the speed, the rhythm of how to knock it back and forth. And then I always felt nervous when I pour more water in, because that weight would shift it harder.
Yeah.
So then you have to it took some skill. It was interesting because it reminded me of panning, in a sense of you got to get that rhythm down. It's a little bit more finite, but you can do way more material.
Yeah, and the little block on the front, the reason it's not round is because it gives you that thump, 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 thump. And it gives it the jig effect, that they've learned subsequently, that a lot of the big dredges in that have
So what
jigs
he's
in 'em.
talking about there, everyone, is on the bottom here. You see this rocker? It's like a cradle, right?
That's
Up front, I was wondering this one too. Why isn't there one in the front? Especially when I saw his, because he has two on the one that is all aluminum. And now that makes sense, like a jig. That's why, guys, you gotta ask Ron here. It doesn't do anything for no reason.
It also holds it
In better.
a straight position. It brings it right back. But you have to think how long that little block is going to be. So,
Wow. A lot goes into this. You wouldn't think it. You take a little look at this, and you're like, oh, I can build it in a couple of minutes. But no, that's a lot of thought went into designing that, man. That's really
So
really
if we're
impressive.
gonna scale these up and make them larger, we're gonna have to get some measurements and dimensions off of this, so we can get the, if it's this big and we're gonna scale it up to this size, we need a 3-foot block.
And as you go this way, Charlie, you gotta go higher too. You'll have to, instead of like a 1x6, you'll probably have to go to 1x8 or a 1x10, so you can get a longer box on there. And if you look, this is like an inch to a foot, or probably even a little steeper than that. That's steeper than that. That's probably 2 inches.
So which is better, the rocker box?
I haven't done much with it.
So we're going to be going through the cons that we collected while we were out there running the rocker boxes. I'm panning the other guys' cons, and they're going to be panning ours, so we can keep everybody honest here. So
They just
I like that.
They had like 5 buckets to R3. Or,
yeah, so their clean out is probably going to look way better.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be. I'm really excited to see yours, man. It's you guys had
excuses.
Yeah. Well, you guys.
And the one thing about the hole where we were digging.
Yeah, I mean, you know, someone needed to set it up for them.
So the hole where we were digging has got a lot of glacial till in it, and you know, Charlie even said it. He said it's got the right material in it. But one thing you got to remember about that, and you're going up on a place like that, is you don't have a crick to concentrate the gold into one spot where you go there and go, hey, when I've gone through it, I've gone through a lot of buckets with nothing. Then I'll hit a bucket that's, you know, got 10, 12, 15 colors in it in one 5-gallon bucket. So it's hit or miss, but that's what you're going to get when you don't have anything to concentrate it. It's just,
It's hit or miss.
yep, it's,
That makes sense.
You should see the black sands that are already showing up in here.
I like that.
Wow.
I mean, that just goes to show you what they catch and how they actually work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. So simple, and
I mean, look at how dark that is.
yep.
Hey, wow. Look at that. Man, guys. That is a nice band, my man. Wow. I would not have expected that black sand. I haven't seen sand
And
like
those,
that.
and those buckets that we did run were not classified at all. So I mean, when you talk about doing, you know, probably like we did today, 7 or 8 buckets, it's unclassified material. So I mean, if there's a rock in there the size of a baseball, that really don't count. So I mean, you're not getting a bucket of classified material where you've got more gold-bearing material in that bucket. So, but anybody need panning lessons? Pay attention.
I'm taking note.
Well, what I'm doing is I'm just working it so all the blonde sands are coming off.
You know, I've been watching Jason all day and watching these on the super sleuth here. And I've been looking at go, I think I might need one of those. But when he goes out, I can see why when he goes out just prospecting a trick, that thing is better than.
Oh,
It's so
it's so fast. It's
It is.
so
It's-
easy. It's got those nice deep riffles in there, so it makes it easier for catching the gold.
And they're so wide that I mean, when you're going
Yeah.
back and forth and just letting the rocks fall out of that thing and fall into the trick, you know, you're not losing any gold. It's in them big riffles.
That is nice, guys. Super sleuth here, Pike River Prospecting. They are by far one of the fastest things in the river I've seen so far. Charlie will just plow through them.
The only one that I've seen that goes faster than that is the gold claw.
Is that blue thing?
It's that oval one.
Yeah, but those are really tricky. As far as pans, this is like
Yeah, if you haven't used them a lot, then yeah, they're trickier. Which, like myself, I haven't used them a lot, but there's a lot of videos out there that you can watch on them, where they're big, like industrial size pan. You can go through a 15-gallon bucket or a 5-gallon bucket of dirt in like 15 seconds, really quick with it. It's nuts. I've seen Dan Hurd do it on one of his
He's
videos.
awesome. He's so like
That's a nice amount of black sand.
Oh yeah.
all these guys, crazy.
I was finding some gold in there.
Alright.
No, wait a minute, that's theirs.
Oh, that's a freaking dark sky, man. Wow, that's some.
And it's real, like super fine black sand. You just knocked your soda over.
That's
Yeah, you can see it.
And there's a piece right there. Someone got a snuffer or something?
There was one sitting around here. Somebody had one.
I have one.
Otherwise, I got one here.
Where did it go now?
There you go. Oh yeah.
I got one.
Oh, somebody's quicker than me. Darn it.
I had one in my pocket. Where did it go? There it is. There's a little micro dot, but
Hey,
numbers are numbers.
that's right.
Get that stuff worked back.
So I'm gonna see the next one. I need my macro lens. Put this on. Yeah, right.
Make it look big.
Well, it's hard at the wide angle. You don't even see it. So,
So I want to go one of those macro lenses like Flower Go Wizard has.
like this one.
It makes them look really big.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, brother.
sometimes I look at, whoa, he did really good. Then he tells you he's got the macro lens on. I'm like, oh, come on.
Oh yeah, this is that one that was plugged up.
Did you get him or not?
Yeah, but I got a rock that's in there. It's stuck in there pretty good.
Oh, okay. Let's see. What can we do to get that out of here? Let me look. Oh,
There's a piece right there.
oh,
Right there.
That, okay, here, let me get to the radio.
Yeah, here.
Let's try not to move too much because when it's super macro, it just flies.
I'll keep my finger in place. It's just in front of my finger there. You see it?
Yeah, sorry, this thing's just kind of. I don't know if you guys can see that there. We can get the macro lens out, and we got us. Oh yeah. There she is. A little bit of gold shining right there, man. Wow, that is awesome. That is some flower gold, my friends.
here. I'll try to get that rock out of that one. But
Thanks, Sean. Look how hard this is to focus.
And there it goes. Nope, just the shiny bit that's stuck to the pan.
Yeah, the flower is so hard to get.
I don't tell you, man.
I just happened to grab the wrong snuff bottle today.
I'm eating gold now. Can't find something that's long enough and it is a fine black sand.
You can see that there is some shine in it. It's so small that it's moving right with the black sand. You got like some mustard gold in there.
Minus 1,000.
Yeah.
Weird that we find that kind of gold in Wisconsin.
I mean, you can even see there's another little micro dot right there working down along the top edge. But all this stuff that I'm about to suck up in here for you guys, all that black sand, there's some super, super, super small stuff in there.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Comes in gray too?
What's that?
Is it comes in gray?
No.
No, he said Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh,
That's people.
that's speed points.
Elisha's working on that charisma though.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Level 100, baby.
He's the bard of the group.
Yeah, I talk us into the thing.
Of course, I'll just be half bars into the bottom of the ponds.
I know, I'm really worried.
And those buckets are in the back of my van.
Yeah, because I was
I don't see to take any of the light colored stuff. I know he took the darker stuff.
And then all of a sudden, they're like, "You're going way too fast." I'm like, "I." Granted, I was going way too fast for a long time without anyone noticing.
I was trying to watch, and then like after the water stopped, I was able to see the mats, and I'm like, yeah, it's empty.
We'll hope that the gold was all up in the. Most of that's gotta be in the carpet.
He just wanted to catch the bigger stuff. The small
That's it.
stuff, setting it back. So
Hey, welcome.
There we
Hello.
go, Trevor.
Hello.
Welcome back, buddy.
Your dad missed you today.
All right. I did. You
Missed
missed
your filming buddy.
16-year-old daughter said one about
Okay.
Let's go in and check out the shop.
you live in Applin?
Clintonville.
Where?
Clintonville, yep. Got all sorts of pans, different classifiers. Merch.
This is Marty. Marty, go ahead. Go ahead.
All sorts of different gemstones and crystals.
You ever been to Nugget Lake at all?
I'll take a look.
Yeah, I was curious. I don't even know if it fit my Swiss for sure.
These are awesome right here.
Just happened. I saw one sitting there.
The colors of that.
When I order those sluices, I have to order 9 at a time. Used to be 10.
Wow. Can you mix and match those sluices?
As
Can you
well.
mix and match sluices? You gotta be
Not
all the
in,
same.
not in that case.
No.
I can order the ones that are in a kit like that, same way. And the other ones, the big, say like that size and the other big one that is non-folding, those, I only have to order 5 at a time, but that's a lot of money.
Too much money.
That's so cool.
Back when I was first starting the prospect, everybody had the bigger sluice boxes. I would use them as big as they could,
Thinking they can get her done fast, but
yeah.
don't have to. It'll be a while before you get all my space back. I was gonna go back to work this fall, but I'm not worried about it.
Not like my wife had. But she had a couple stents put in and then a new heart valve, but she was not getting her stint back very quick. It's like one day she'll be good, next 2 days.
You know, the metal
So
detectors.
much pain, they think it's from the medication.
Always is. Bunch of crap.
Geodes.
I woke up on the, no, I didn't. 12 o'clock noon, and I got my surgery on December 19th. 24th of March, was a big old wet pot in my pants.
All sorts of other prospecting gear. You got sluice mats.
I carried too much and I ripped the thing from the inside out. And go back in and start rolling.
Guys, this is crazy. All the gold found today. Let's see it.
So we get enough lighting in here.
Of course, I was asked to pan this back and get this all separated out, so I'm gonna hand this off to you here.
There's my big fat fingers in the way, but there we go. Here we go.
Get it all.
This is it, guys. The final count.
See if we can get somewhat of a decent smiley face out of this. No pressure.
Oh, wow.
And as usual, there's a glare. You can see her showing up in there. It's moving.
Wow. What a starry night, baby.
Definitely some nice chunks in there.
Dude, yeah. You know it's good when it comes up in the wide angle lens.
Yep, you can see her.
All right, I need to come up a little bit.
So,
I feel raindrops.
Might be running out of time.
Yep.
You can see it there though. It's there.
It's starting.
look at that, guys. There she is. Get the glare out. Perfect. Wow.
All the way through there.
Shiny as can be.
7 buckets, unclassified material through a rocker box.
And there we go.
Not bad.
Look at that.
Hold on, let me just.
Oh, would you look at that, guys? Not too shabby. That is one starry night if I ever saw it.
Nice.
Wow. Really nice
It's like
job,
the Van
guys.
Gogh.
Look at all that gold.
Put my hand over that to get a little bit of
Yeah, there we
glare
actually,
off.
what if I just go like this?
There we go. There we go.
Wow, guys, look at that
Look at that.
gold. Woo!
That piece just started floating there.
Yeah, look at that.
Yep, got one trying to float.
Some gold. There's a bunch of gold floating,
we go.
actually. That
There
is
we go.
great.
That is awesome.
All right,
Get
guys.
that snuffered up.
That's what's
We'll
up.
get that stuffered up. Call her a day. The rain's coming.
Heck yeah.
Awesome.
Pretty good day.
All right, guys, thank you for watching today. That's going to about end the day's event of learning how to use a rocker box. As you saw there, wow.
Yeah, that was an awesome pan of
Like,
material, and that was only what, like 7 buckets that we
Yeah.
went through today.
Unclassified-
Unclassified material that we went through today.
Yep.
Using these awesome rocker boxes over here.
yep.
And you might be seeing a challenge between myself, Elijah, and
That
Pine
would
River
be nice.
Prospecting on a rocker box showdown. So
Yeah.
wait for that. There's going to be an awesome event with
Hey, that would be
so-
a cool part. We could each make a rocker box and see whose rocker box performs better.
right.
Hey, comment down below, guys, if you want to see that. With that being said, thank you for watching today. This is Badger Exploration. Hey, you guys! And
Wisconsin Michigan Prospectors.
let's get it, everybody. Thank you for hanging out today. And again, this video is brought to you by Pike River Prospecting. Have a good one. Like, comment, subscribe.